Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you one programming language. Okay, now that programming language which I'm going to teach you is Python. But actually, I'm teaching you Python, but it's not necessarily like in your project you will have to work on Python. There are plenty of programming language you may have to work on anything actually. So what you do in that case? Let's say someone will ask you to work on you know Go tomorrow. Someone will ask you to work on Ruby, correct? Someone Python, someone Java. I mean, they will not ask you to develop a software, okay? But they will ask you to spend good amount time to automate it. Scripting, you might have to do scripting actually, and understanding the programming language is very important in a DevOps. So in those scenario, what you will do? Have you thought about it? So in today's world, you have to be very versatile. You have to be versatile. So within a 2 to 3 days, you have to learn any programming language. I'm not asking you will become a pro in 3 days, but at least you start understanding. That is important. Okay, start is very important rather than finishing it off. So planning for finished. No one can finish nothing actually. So like that. So if you start learning any programming language, what are the questions, key questions you should ask yourself? No matter is a Python, Go, Ruby, or any other languages, what you should learn. So first thing you should learn how to install. Okay, that is the things. Now next question you should ask how to store program. How to store Python program. Okay. Third question you should ask how to run Hello World. How to run Hello World. Hello World means understand that first program. So you have to install first. After that you have to. Am I audible, all of you?
Yes, yeah, you're
Yes.
audible.
Okay. Yeah. So how to run
Yep.
Hello World? Now then you should target next question. What are the type of data? When I say data, that means variables. Okay, type of data or variables. Then you should ask a question, what are the operators? What are the operators we have in that language? After that, you should ask how to write conditional statement in that programming language. How to write iterational statement. So this is the one question, second question, third question, fourth question. What are the operators? How to write conditional statement? How to write iterational statement? Loop we call it. Condition means if else or something. Okay. And then how to write a function. Function. And then last, how to write class, and after that how to create a package, and that's all. So these are the things you have to answer. You have to get a find an answer for any programming language. Understood now?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So first thing, install it, then store the program, run the program. After that, locate all the data type, run a few sample commands, operators, conditional iterations, iterational, iterator, you can say iterator. and function we write to reuse the code. That means if you have one code you want to run 20 times, 100 times and all, so use it. How to write a class, that all stuff I'll teach you in some time, and so on. Okay, so always keep this question in mind and you will be able to finish the topic in one day only. See, once you know that little things, everything, and then you practice, you'll know more things. That is how people will learn. But if you think no, I will uh, you know learn and finish everything, so that time will never come, because it's a too huge. Every topic is too huge nowadays. Okay, so let's get start with the Python. So what is Python? So yes, it's a programming language. It's a high level programming language. So guys, typically I have seen the growth in terms of programming language. You have a language which is called compiled language, then interpreted language, and then right now declarative language. So these are the things we have. So here we have compiled versus interpreted versus declarative. Okay, so these are the three types of language. Most of the time nowadays you will see that. Okay, so what do you understand about these languages? Compiled language, interpreted language. What do you understand? All of you? All of you?
Compiled is C, right? C, C++,
Hmm.
.NET or whatever, right?
Yeah. See,
And
this is a good image I think I found out. So here if you see that uh, C, C++, Java, in fact, Java is the compiled language. Not sure why it's not written. Go, Fortran, all these are compiled language. So compiled language means what happens? You have written the language which you can understand, but machine don't understand. Simple. So machine understand only in 0, 1, 1 bytes. So you compile it so it become a binary, and binary then that machine understand. Now again machine will communicate with you in the 0 and 1 format, but again interpretation will happen, and that is how you will understand. It's like that Hindi versus China or English versus China. So they don't understand English, we don't understand Chinese. So what happened, right? So there'll be one language translator in between who will translate and explain it to us. It's like that. So Python is an interpreted language. Okay, that means you don't need to compile it. Automatically compilation happens in the virtual machines. Okay, so you just run the code and send it to them. Everything will be done by your virtual machine. This virtual machine is not the virtual machine which I taught you in the first session. This virtual machine is like a Python virtual machine in which that programs run and convert and stuff like that. Are you understanding, all of you? All of you? Hello?
Yes, Rajesh. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. So Python is an interpreted language. Just you need to write and forget. It's a dynamic, readability, interpreted, multi-paradigm, and so on. So these are the some of the history of Python. Right now you are least interested in this. But current version which we are using is Python 3. Mind it. Okay, so this is the history 2.6 up to 2.7, I guess, and so on. Okay, so after this, you see, this is the 3.7. We have, I think, 3.10, I guess, we have the latest one. So 3x and 2x, lots of difference. So mind it. So currently we are using 3, 2 got deprecated many years before. So let's not talk about something which is gone and so on. So then you will say, Rajesh, why should we care actually Python? No, why not other languages? So the reasons are very simple. Look at this growth and popularity in terms of Python compared to other language. Just a stats. It may not be 100% correct because no one knows actually everything. But some stats, some magazine, they introduce all these numbers, and that is how it is. So look at this. This is the one more ranking. Okay, so you look the first one is Python, then Java, and then JavaScript and C sharp, and followed by all this thing. By the way, growth in TypeScripts is also very much actually. So TypeScript recently has gained the momentum actually. Okay, so like this. So Python philosophy, yeah, beautiful is better than ugly. Explicit is better than implicit. Explicit, implicit means what? These are the dependencies actually. Simple is better than complex. Complex is better than complicated. Readability counts and so on. So these are some of the philosophy when Python was designed. Python is extensible. That means I told you right here you have a package. So here your package. So if you want any features, you download that package. I'll teach you how to download the package and then get started. So no need to write every functionality. So thousands of packages are available, not thousand, I think lakhs of packages. Where do you find these packages free of cost? Code PYPI, PYPI. So this is the, you see, Python package index. So this is the place you find, look at this, how many software has been developed in Python, and you can use it for 81721. So you can use this packages free of cost. So it's extensible. Community involved design, yep, everyone is driving this one. Emphasizing fun and culture. So all these things you have here. So when and where the Python is being used? So everywhere. Look at this here. Uh, in Linux scripting and administration, and most of the time you will use Python in this category only because we are a DevOps engineer, right? So you will use Python in this category only, and IT admins will use for automating their work. Uh, Machine scripting and administration, so you can use Python for files management, configuration management, processes, application testing in the machines. Okay, web development, yes. So Python is being used in the development like a Flask, Bottle, Pyramid, and website development like Django, TurboGears, Web2 PY. Many application has been developed using Python like Plone, Django CMS, Magazine and all. So there's a two framework which is very popular in Python, which is Flask and Django. So this can be used by if you want to become a developer, Python developer. After the Python, you should migrate to either Django or Flask. Just like in Java, we have a Spring Boot, and just like in PHP, we have Laravel, right? So same way we have Django and Flask. So for application scripting also, you can use Python for any workflow automation and stuff like that. For big data also, Python is being used a lot. Okay. Machine learnings, yes, you can use a Python. Uh, Python for network engineers. Yeah, networking people love Python because there are lots of packages has been developed in networking. So all these packages you will find it at here. So what they do, they browse this and they use this and get it used. So here, if you see under the operating system, different here. So categories and all. Here you have environment. Here you have natural languages, development status and frameworks, and many categories of things we have actually. Okay, so uh, in look at this, the use cases where the Python has been used. So data analytics, Python is being used. Web development, Python is being used. DevOps, Python is being used. Programming of web parsers and scraper, Python is being used. Machine learnings, Python is being used. Educational purposes, Python is being used, and so on. So yeah, these are the main category: web development, software development, database access, game development, desktop application, education related software, network programming, 3D graphics. So you can use Python for that. Okay, so yeah, this is the same information. Yeah. So summary, yes, Python is very simple language to learn, but again, wide use cases and stuff like that, system administration, web development, machine learnings, and big data, scripting, and so on. Python 2 is different from Python 3. I told you that this is a different release, and so on. So now when you work on the Python 2 and Python 3, you need to remember these utility. So pip, what is pip? So that is a one thing. Second one is Python, and third one is IPython. Okay, IPython, pip, Python. So here pip is basically is your package manager. Now you will say, what is package manager? uh, what is package manager? So here pip basically, uh, guys, did you practice apt or this one, what do you say, uh, yum, all of you? Chocolatey, yum, all of you?
Rajesh, this is my first class, but I'm aware about those
Yeah,
APT and all. It is used
yeah,
to download packages and all on
right,
Linux, right?
right. So apt we use to install the software in Linux. Yum we use to install the packages in RHEL and CentOS. Chocolatey we use for Windows. NuGet we use for Windows. Most commonly use every day, which is Play Store. It's a client, download the packages from the Play Store. So like that. So now guys, here we have so many packages. You look at this here. So many packages are there. Millions of packages are there here. Who has written a package? Engineers like you and me. Those who love to write a code and then contribute. See, so many software has been written. And if you want to download the package, how do we download? That's a question. So this is the registry, we can say PYPI, and you need a client, you need a tool to download it. And that is where the pip you can use it. Got it? So pip, you look at the bottom section, pip install some package name, IPython. So if you see that here, IPython here, there is one package. IPython is a package. And if you want to have this package, okay, then you need to have pip install. So manually also you can download, that's not a problem. You can download the manually, download files. But this is making your life easier, correct now? You can install the Python packages, you can uninstall the Python packages. Packages means the end result of your software, which I said somewhere here. Last one. This is the last one. Are you getting, all of you?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So in Python 2, we have a pip. Python 3, we have a pip 3. But you know what? In because you are installing only Python 3, so you can create aliases of pip 3 to pip 1. So that way you can use it. Now, what is a Python and Python 3? So Python is basically executable, which will run your script. Simple. So script means, let's say hello.py, you written a code. So how do you run it? You just write Python space and the code name py, and you run the code. That's all. So it's very simple. And IPython basically is for interactive Python. That means it's a package, okay? It's not a software or something. It's a Python code. And this Python code you have to install, just like that bottom section you saw that. You can install it, and then using that you can you can install any package, and you can use this package also, IPython. So this is the one. So here default to Python 3, Python 2.x is legacy. So let's not talk about it. 3 is the one, and so on. Now, if someone will ask you for the sake of checking your skill set in the Python, saying that okay, how many years of experience you have, so you'll say 10 years maybe, and then they'll say okay, you have worked on Python, then you say yes, I have worked on Python. They'll ask you okay, how many years of you working experience you are using Python in scripting, automation, DevOps, all these things. You probably say 8 years. Then they'll say okay, so you have used Python 2 also, Python 3 also. So what is the difference? So I think you should take these slides also a little bit seriously. In that context, you need it, but apart from that, for learning and for doing the work, you don't need it. Just for interview trick. So take it this way. So here, string type, Python 2 ASCII supported, Unicode supported, error handling, except name error, error. Here we have little bit of changes. Print, you see that print function is treated more as a statement. Here print is a function. Mind it, print is a function in 3. Function means, when I say, that means just now so see, this is the function. What is function? You should focus on it. Got it? Okay, so now these are the things. Please read it. I'll share these slides. It will help you. Right now, it might not be, you may not be able to remember all these things because you are just starting it, but few points just remember. For example, print is a in Python 2 is a statement. Print in Python 3 is a function. Integer size limited to 32 bits, Python 3 unlimited. You have some complex simplified, something like that. You can study that. Okay, good. So guys, executing Python code, how do you do that? So one is interpreter. Interpreter means python.exe, the one which I was saying here, Python 2 and Python 3. You can use aliases Python only, no need to specify. And REPL. What is REPL? So REPL is basically one executable, okay, which will help you to to learn or execute the Python code in an interactive way. You can use IPython also. Many options are there. REPL also you can use it. And there are few installers also available for that. You can use it. Okay, so first step in Python. So first thing, download the Python. From where you'll go and download. So this is the website you get comfortable. Don't trust, spend some time on the website. It will save your time for many other stuff. So see here, download option. Here you have documentation. Here you have community. If you're looking for some support, here you have, and news events, some documents and security library, PYPI and all, everything you have here. So get used to it. It's a very rich community and lots of information you have it. And let me tell you here, you may not find everything from this on the Google. So that is the way you should check it out, all this stuff. Because Google, this is a forum, this is a mailing list. So in the Google, the ranking, maybe most of the post is lower. So because of that, so English forum here you have. So spend some time, click on it, at least 15-20 minutes, just explore it. I'm not asking you to remember everything, but you will remember that okay, there's so many resources which has been given to us to learn the Python and all stuff like that. So yes, get used to it, this Python, and download it. That's if you are using Windows, then you will have uh, exe and all. In Linux is easy, apt Python and stuff like that. Okay, so these are the package. You will download it as per your operating system. I don't think so I should tell you how to download and how to install. You all are expert. In Windows, if you are using command line Choco, you can use it. Mac Brew, you can use it. If you're using Linux, apt, yum, all this thing, you can use it in Windows. If you don't like Choco, if you don't have a Choco, then install, download the executable, manually install, next, and finish. That's all. So you don't have to do anything. Okay, so what is IPython then? So IPython, I just said, is a powerful interactive shell. Okay, so you have to install it separately for this. So kernel of Jupyter, support for interactive data visualization and use of many other stuff. So this also you can use it for it. Okay, so learning and documentations, you will spend some time. Python pip manager, I talked about it. See, pip is executable. Take the
Rajesh,
packages from the, yeah,
will you be taking questions at the end, or right away we can
yeah,
ask
yeah.
if we have any questions?
End of it will we have multiple sessions today. So
Okay,
before ending each session,
okay,
I'll give you the time. Yeah. So
okay.
here you have pip and then py and code. You can install using pip, uninstall. These are the commands. You can packages you can download from there. And this is the manual way to download the pip, install the pip. Most of the time pip will be there. If not, you can install the pip, and here you can install the packages using pip. So I'm just showing you some of the pages which you'll remember. Now this is the command for pip. You must get comfortable with it. So you can install, download, uninstall, just like a Play Store. Don't take it seriously. It's just on command line. You do on the Play Store, you have a UI. That's all. So it's like that. Install, uninstall, and upgrade. These are the things. Update, you just need to remember. Rest of the things, you can do that. So install and uninstall, you have it. Freeze, you have list, you have show. If you want to install, see the install packages, check, config, search, and many more. Okay, so now demo time. So now I discuss about what is Python, why you should take it seriously, how to get comfortable with their websites, and so on. Yeah, so now question time. Please tell me.
So when you showed the slide of difference between Python 2 and 3, there was something like leakage of variables. What does that mean?
So there were so many
Mhm.
bugs we had in the Python 2. So that was fixed in the Python 3. So here, right?
Yeah, leakage. Yeah, leak of variables.
Ha. So that there were some issues with the Python 2 by design itself. So leak of variables never changes. Uh, and here in Python 3 changes while using it inside for a loop. So you can say leak of variables means scope of variables. That will be more easier to understand. So here in Python 2 it was not changing inside the loop, but here in Python 3 you can do that inside the for loop or something like
Okay. Yeah, and when you
scope.
talk about, okay, the scope is global and local, right?
In Python there are so many different scope we have available for variables,
Mhm,
not only local variables, because you write function, then
okay.
inside a function you may have a loop. In
Mhm,
function is inside a class is inside the package, and there are system variables also, Python variable also. So many things are there actually.
okay. Yeah. Um, and one more thing, interactive Python. So when you talked about interactive Python, you told that there's something called Jupyter,
Oh, no, no,
right?
no. That's alternative actually. There's a
Okay.
two IPython or Jupyter. You can use it. So most few people they use for interactive IPython. Few
Uh-huh.
people they use a Jupyter. These all are packages at the PyPI. So if you like it, you can use
Mhm.
IPython or Jupyter. For us, we will use none of this because our use cases are not accordingly. Our use cases are like we write a code and we run
Yeah.
with the Python executable. So like that. But if you want to interact with the Python shell and write a code, and same time you want to interact and then see the results live, so
Yeah.
that way IPython or Jupyter you can use it.
Yeah. This is used for data analysis and all, right?
Yeah,
This.
yeah, yes, yes, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so guys, any other questions?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.